What is going on? Today I just wanted to share with you a few things. One, it's pretty amazing the time we live in right now with learning how to do something with YouTube. And I did a few semesters in at ASU and MCC in life drawing, painting classes, and I was going for an art degree. This was a lot of years ago, but it felt like a big waste of money, except for one teacher or two teachers who were like really, really good. But the system of learning in a college didn't really fit what I was trying to do. I wanted to paint like an old master, like a Rembrandt or a Caravaggio, and they wanted to just, everything's good type situation, and then, you just have to tell them why it's good, and then it's good, and then they'll try to help you. So that wasn't for me, but there's two channels on YouTube that are not directly related to miniature painting, but are maybe the most valuable art channels for painting and artwork in general, at least from what I've found. The first one being the absolute best is called Draw Mix Paint. He is an oil painter who also sells his own line of oil paints and palettes and stuff. I believe he painted the presidential portrait for George Bush. Yeah, I think. Anyway, it is unbelievable that his content is free, because it's so insane having somebody at that level basically just putting up videos on YouTube teaching you how to be like a master oil painter for free, right? It's pretty insane. So I highly, highly recommend you go in and watch all his videos, because a lot of things people lose when they're oil painting or don't understand. And I'm not saying I'm the best painter or whatever, but I think I can help shed some light on this. These are all, let's just grab some paints here, right? So these are all blue. Now, any other painter, like a watercolorist or oil painter or acrylic canvas painter, would probably just mix different blues while they're working, because we have to repeat the same colors over and over and over again. A lot of times over the course of an army, we don't really mix, and we end up buying different shades of blue. I do this as well. I have tons of paint. It's super fun to buy. I love it so much. But what happens is people new to painting miniatures, who were never interested at all in art in general, don't understand mixing colors at all. And they get lost in the names of the colors, right? It'll be like, oh, do I need to do that Mephiston red? And you're like, well, just, it's like a dark red leaning towards purple or whatever. And then they're like, oh, is that Wild Rider red? It's like, well, no. So understanding color is important to getting better at art, painting, miniature painting, in general. You could buy a color wheel. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll learn everything the color wheel's going to teach you very fast. So just print one off, Google image search. But go check out all the videos about mixing color on Draw Mix Paint, because it is insane how good he is at painting. And he uses 3 colors: red, yellow, blue. And then he has white and burnt umber, which is a dark brown, maybe like a dryad bark if you're in the GW paint line. So super valuable to just start understanding mixing colors, and that'll help pretty much any level painter. And like I said, it is just mind-blowing to me that it's free. It's better than any class I ever took, better than any book I ever bought, any expensive whatever I ever whatevered. It is free. And he might have some classes too. I haven't looked into that, but the free content is just amazing. Go to that channel. The next one is a Stefan Baumann. He, I believe, is a plein air landscape painter. Looking at his artwork, it's maybe not my favorite. It's not. I'm more of a classical kind of fan, I guess. But the videos are really long lectures filmed from inside his art classes. So they're really, really good listening to him teaching these people about all kinds of subjects, about getting in a gallery, or practice, or everything, every topic you could ever want. Hours of free content on YouTube that I think is just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful videos that you can put on in the background while you're working. So I highly, highly suggest that. It's a little annoying because it is like a classroom, so everybody is very comfortable with each other, so there's some chatter in it. Obviously, it seems like a lot of older, like retired people are taking his classes, I guess, or wherever they're filmed. I'm not sure. It could be like a community center thing or a weekly class he does. Not sure. But just listen to how he teaches, and it just gets your mind going really good. It's really inspiring as far as artwork, and it just sets you up for getting that getting that kind of artistic mindset going. And then, of course, you guys have all seen every Warhammer painting channel and every Yo-Dog airbrush channel, and those are all cool, right? I watch them too. But I don't think you're doing yourself any favors if you think painting miniatures is entirely separate from just painting. And there's a lot of wonderful painters and books on painting that you could pick up. But I think I would just stick to YouTube. I wouldn't even worry about buying a book, because the stuff you're getting on YouTube is visual and audio. You can watch it over and over again, so it's pretty amazing. So they help you understand light, contrast, color, temperature, value, all of that. Value being the most important thing in painting, both in large scale paintings and maybe even more important in miniature painting, because contrast is how we can see all the little details on our little models, especially when they're on the tabletop. So any video you can find talking about value, grayscales, colors, value of color, that sort of thing, I think it's highly worth doing a few searches and tracking down. So I've been working on my bust. Pretty hard to see. We still don't know how to do this, because the camera will just zoom in on... Well, anyway, it just focuses on me. But as you can see, all I'm working in is black and white, and trying to create that dynamic light that will make him interesting. So just wanted to show you that and film this real quick for you. So we will talk to you in about 5 minutes on another subject. Comment below. I always reply. I like reading them. I like chit-chatting with you. Hopefully we'll figure out how to do like one of those hobby hangouts with like all the little people at the bottom of the screen, and we can actually just all chit-chat and paint in real time. So that'd be cool. Talk to you soon. Check out those 2 YouTube channels. They're the best.